For months now, there have been ongoing protests in central BC over the construction of a natural gas pipeline in Wet'suwet'en Nation territory. In recent weeks, those demonstrations have expanded here to Vancouver, affecting roadways like the Granville Street Bridge and also in other parts across the country. And in reference to the pipeline problem, you may have heard the terms hereditary chiefs and elected chiefs. Here's the difference and why it matters. In the Wet'suwet'en Nation, there are two types of government: elected chiefs and councils and hereditary leaders.
First Nations chiefs and councils have very limited legislative jurisdiction over tiny reserve lands. The hereditary or traditional leaders have jurisdiction over all of their traditional territory.
Protesters claim the hereditary chiefs have the power to halt the Coastal GasLink pipeline project.
We are demanding that the RCMP and Canadian government also listen to the demands of the hereditary chiefs.
And it turns out hereditary leaders may have a case.
With the Wet'suwet'en, the pipeline is threatening to go through traditional territory, not the reserve lands. So that's why it's the hereditary chiefs and two of the clans, the Gitumden and Unistoten, that are taking a stand to stop the pipeline.
However, the project has support from all of the Wet'suwet'en Nation's elected chiefs and councils. If the territory's democratic government wants the pipeline built, shouldn't that be enough consent?
This is a common misunderstanding that they think that the Indian Act governance systems that was imposed on our First Nations has eradicated all of our traditional systems. And in many places, our traditional forms of government still exist and still operate, either independently or in conjunction with First Nations chiefs and councils.
So at one end you have hereditary leaders, at the other you have elected chiefs. In the middle, a natural gas pipeline project. While it's expected to create jobs for Indigenous groups, for some, the risk outweighs the benefits.
So much of their land has already been taken through colonization and ongoing extraction that there's so little left.
In Vancouver, Travis Prasad, City News.